is Julia Jordan, your favorite real estate agent. Today I come to you with 5 tips how to pick a real estate agent. I have been recently in this situation, not a situation that anyone wants to be in, but I needed a good divorce attorney. So with all of those professions, it is very similar, like picking your real estate agent. I was like, how do I even pick a good attorney? I don't even know where to search. Everybody online will say they are the best. So what you do is with your real estate agent, you first are prepared. You know what you want. Second, you ask friends and family for recommendations. Let's say you have 3 real estate agents in your gym and you're friends with all 3 of them. How do you pick one? Because all of us, we know multiple real estate agents. It's like hairdressers or nail salons. There are just so many of us, right? There are just so many real estate agents. So let's say you are in the gym and there are 3 real estate agents and you know they have done business for other people in the gym. It would be a very good idea. Hey there, thank you for watching. It would be a very good idea to reach out to those people who have done business with this agent and ask them, this is what is important to me with the real estate agent. Was that a good experience with that person? Did you feel taken care of? Did you feel heard? Did you feel that your voice mattered in the transaction? So that is, I believe, very important when you pick your real estate agent. Third is find someone who is active. I always compare it with a heart surgeon. Hopefully none of us ever needs a heart surgeon. But if you need a heart surgeon, who will you pick? Will you pick the heart surgeon? They all went to the same school, okay? They all did not get their diploma, or how it's called, if they did not pass the test. So at one point they did pass the test, like all the real estate agents. The problem is in real estate, the threshold is so low. That's why everybody and their mother has a real estate license, okay? So how you pull up a real estate agent, let's just take me as an example. You do Julia Jordan, HAR, Houston Association of Realtors. That's what we are all under, at least in the Houston area. If you go to California, of course, it's called different. And then you pull up that agent and you see, did the agent do business in my area? Did the agent do business kind of in my price range? If you have a $5 million listing and your agent has only sold houses for $200,000 and only 3 homes in the last 5 years, maybe that is not the best choice. Even if the person is so nice, it is like the heart surgeon. If that heart surgeon is so nice and they cook lunch for you and you can talk with them for hours, but they haven't done heart surgery in 5 years, maybe it is not the right heart surgeon for you, okay? And maybe you want to go with a heart surgeon that has an awful taste in clothing, like they dress like in the 80s, or the shoes are so outdated, or they drive a car that is, I don't know what, you don't agree with them at all. So you want to pick someone who is good in their field and not maybe fitting all your personal criteria for other areas. Who would be a best friend for me, or who do I go jogging with, or who do I don't know what, who's my restaurant buddy and my foodie friend, okay? Let's just take that as an example. So you will find someone who is active and experienced in your area, okay? Find someone who meets your needs and fits your personality. I'm a very fast person, so when I have a slow client, I actually need to watch out for not pulling them into a direction where they maybe don't want to be. That's why I have a questionnaire, and that's why I have systems in place that where I go through, and when they're not ready, I have to discipline myself, and I'm able to. I have to discipline myself to give them the information, but then let them make their decision how they want to be. On the other hand, sometimes there are clients, they are in the first steps of getting ready. They don't know quite where they want to go, what they want to do, how much they are pre-qualified for. So that actually is my job, to narrow it down so that those buyers stop being all over the place and continue to be overwhelmed, and a year or 2 from now still don't know what they want to do. And My job is to narrow down. Oh, you have 2 children, so a 2-bedroom would not work for you. Or you don't want to be in a condo because you're a worship minister and every night you practice for 2 hours and you make a whole lot of noise. Probably a condo would not be the right fit, or a townhouse, okay? Or you like to garden. And you told me already you want to have a yard and the sprinkler system, and you want to grow your own tomatoes, and you actually want to start a catch-up business out of your homegrown tomatoes. And we have a lot that is about 5,000 square foot, and just your house fits on the lot. It is my job to say, hey, can I remind you of your dream? You wanted that backyard. This doesn't fit here. Or for example, I have different clients right now and they want to build a pool. So the moment they come up and say, hey, this house is in our price range and it actually looks quite good, it is my job to say, hey, you guys, remember, you wanted to build a pool. We can buy you this house and this lot. Just, I wanted to mention, you guys want to build a pool, and on this lot it's not possible because the backyard is like this, okay? And we just had that, and we decided to continue looking. So no pressure with that, but certain things are my job as your real estate agent, okay? And yeah, then just matching your energies is point number 5. If you have certain things that a certain timeline or so, or certain criteria where you want to be at, and let's say distance. Let's say you want to buy in Austin. For example, I would not be your agent, but I can refer you to that agent in that area because Keller Williams is worldwide. We have contacts worldwide, and I know how to pick a good agent. So if you don't know how to pick a good agent, but you want to buy a rental home or an Airbnb in Florida or in Australia, or you get with your job sent to Japan, very, very likely in less than 24 hours, I have a very good agent for you in Japan. Doesn't mean I know all of them, but I can look them up in our realtor systems, and I can refer you to those so that I know you as my friend are in good hands in Japan, even when I do not know that person. We have certain qualifications in real estate and certain classes, and also just simply production that shows me who is a good agent. If someone is in business for 5 years and has sold 10 homes, that person is not a go-getter, okay? And that's what I see in real estate too. And I hope this doesn't come across well. I use being German as an excuse. With a heart surgeon, let's say right now, it's real. I need to go to the gym. Who do I pick as my coach? The person that knows everything. Guess what? I also know everything. Eat your carrots and exercise every 2 hours and I would look different, right? We all know that. So who's my trainer? Is that the 350-pound guy who's munching chocolate and saying, oh yeah, you need to do your sit-ups? Or is it the guy, he meets me at 7 o'clock and he already is done with 2 hours in the gym? And I do have those friends. And if I need an attorney, I call that person. And if I would ask for exercise, I'm smarter than asking anyone to be my personal trainer because they would kick my butt. But if I would want to have exercise advice and how to get in shape and how to get a six-pack, I would know who to hire as a personal trainer, okay? And the same for real estate. If someone, let's say, is a real estate agent for 5 years and still lives in a rental, has done no transactions and has I don't know, has never gotten anywhere. You want to, for example, you are an investor and you pick a real estate agent to help you start your real estate investing portfolio. But that real estate agent is in 100K credit card debt and has never bought a home for themselves. They still live with mommy, okay? Maybe that is not the person getting you in shape, okay? Like that trainer in the gym. Who do you match yourself with? Who gets you in shape? If it is real estate, or if it is heart surgery, or if it is fitness. You want to work with the expert in the field. Even, for example, my attorney that I picked actually, boy, she used a whole lot of language. I don't use a whole lot of language, so that was a little bit strange for me. But she totally got me in my divorce situation. She totally got it, how to protect me. And you know what? I got divorced in a record time of 2 weeks. We found an agreement. She wrote it up like it needed to be written up. So I am safe. I'm fully divorced now. What is sad in itself, but at that point, it is exactly what I needed. So my advice to you, those 5 things when you're looking for a real estate agent: be prepared, know what you're doing, ask friends and family for a recommendation, look for someone who's active in your field, kind of in your price range with wiggle room, of course. Find someone who meets your needs and fits your personality, and then know what you bring to the table and what you need to get out of it, okay? If you have a timeline of 3 months and someone simply needs to find you the perfect house for the perfect price, and you don't want your financing to fall through, and at the same time you're selling your current house, and you want it to be later on a rental and financially making sense and not overspend for that area, you need someone who knows their stuff. So if you have any real estate questions, 832-444-4923. And I am on both call. I'm a listing agent and I'm a buyer's agent. I love both sides. When you're the seller, I want to put the highest dollar amount in your pocket. And when you're a buyer, it's exactly the opposite. And as I'm always on both sides, I know how to do both sides, okay? Last year, I was heavy on the listing side. This year, probably we will have a whole lot of time to spend with the buyers. That strategy also changed. Last year, the buyers, we had to tell them, if you want to be successful, you need to be high and you need to be fast. This completely changed for this year. So all of the buyers, we take care of them in a different way. We have way more time. We have way more negotiation room. So for me as the expert, that's fun, because all of a sudden, and that is interesting to me, to go with the shifting market and use new strategies and see how it's working. And then also, I don't know, people are like, there is no competition. I'm personally like, everything is a competition and I want to be better than the other agents. So if the other agents do not know how to maneuver this market, that is my pleasure to figure out, oh, everything is upside down. Everything is different now. How do we get the best deal for our sellers and for our buyers? And it's not rocket science. And that's why I'm 3 times a week on mastery calls. I have a coach. It's very expensive, but it's very good. And every morning I'm on a mastery call where I hear of all the other top agents. How do they maneuver in this market? So get someone as a real estate agent who is on it, who is hot for the market, who wants to learn. And while I'm pretty cool, like just here in the comments, I see agents that are like, I don't know, have 4 times or 10 times the production of me, where I'm like, oh, I'm a nobody. I want to learn from you. But trust me, I know what I'm doing, buying and selling in the Houston market. So, and also investing. Right now is a very good time to invest. Like Warren Buffett, always do the opposite of what the other kids are doing. If everybody is scared, look for the opportunities, because no one else is buying. You should be buying, okay? 832-444-4923. Give me a call. I will try to always pick your calls and at least get you up to speed. And then you guys make up your mind if you want to buy, sell. And often I advise not to sell if it is the best for my clients, okay? You guys have a wonderful, blessed day and make the best out of this week, okay? Bye-bye.